The fire alarm chirped once, sharp, annoyed, like it had an opinion, and then died again. I stared up at the ceiling from my stepladder, screwdriver between my teeth, thinking, of course it's this one. Always the same sensor above conference room C. Sensitive as a politician in an audit. Name's Victor Hale, building systems technician. 26 years in that glass box they like to call innovation headquarters. I called it a high-tech daycare with worse hygiene. My mornings didn't start with coffee. They started with problems. Jammed badge readers, ghost Wi-Fi, toilets that sounded like they were summoning sea creatures. And me, quiet, invisible, fixing everything before anyone important had to notice it was broken. That Tuesday felt off. Not broken pipe off, not power surge off. Something quieter, like the building was holding its breath. At 9:02 a.m., my inbox pinged. Subject, quick alignment meeting, HR. No details. Just a time, 9:30. I actually laughed. Short, dry. I'd seen this movie before. Walked into that glass conference room with my tool belt still on. HR lady, new one, shiny smile, name like a perfume brand, sat across from me. Next to her, legal guy with a folder thick enough to bury a career. Victor, she said, like we were old friends. We're restructuring. There it was. 26 years boiled down to one word. They slid the papers over. Severance, 2 months, health, till end of quarter. My title misspelled. I didn't argue, didn't beg. Just unclipped my master key ring, 15 keys labeled in my handwriting, and set it on the table. You sure you want all of it? I asked. She blinked. Yes. I nodded. All right then. Walked out with nothing but my toolbox and a feeling I hadn't had in years. Relief. I didn't go home. I went to the parking lot, sat in my truck, and pulled out an old envelope from the glove compartment, yellowed edges, my name on the front. Inside, service contracts, not theirs, mine. Back in 2000, when the company couldn't afford vendors, I'd signed the original maintenance agreements personally. Electrical systems, fire safety compliance, even the emergency backup grid. Temporary, they said. They never updated it, never transferred ownership, never even asked. I called Rashid, city compliance officer, owes me a favor from a flood incident back in 2008. Victor, he said, what's up? I stared at the building through my windshield, glass shining like it owned the sky. Tell me, I said, what happens if a building loses certified maintenance authorization on critical systems? Silence. Then, low. Inspection, immediate. Possible shutdown if non-compliant. I smiled. Not a happy smile. A precise one. Next morning, 10:14 a.m. inspection notice filed. By noon, the first alarm hit them. Not the chirpy sensor this time, but a full compliance audit request. Fire systems, electrical grid, HVAC certification. All tied to one name. Mine. They called me at 12:07. Didn't pick up. By 1:30, half the building was in controlled panic. Systems flagged as unverified. Elevators limited. Server rooms under review. By 3 o'clock, the board got involved. By 4:12, I got another email. Subject, urgent. Need clarification. I replied with one line. Looks like you fired the only certified operator. I wasn't trying to burn them down, just stop holding the roof up. Turns out when you remove the quiet guy who knows where every wire leads, the whole place forgets how to breathe.